right off the bat.
Yeah, it's got to feel good for him to be back in the mix. And that's a long time to be out, right? And sit and watch. So for him, he's right back in there. He's on the top line.
That's off the glass, past Dickinson, and Mantha's got it over the line. Centers it for Novak all alone, stopped by Askarov.
The tank caught up ice. He was driving the net on that opportunity, and Dewar was back.
Celebrini again in front, and Sheilov shuts the door on Smith. So you're telling me there's a chance?
I'm telling you there's a chance.
Yeah, with him, there is.
They score! Off the face-off, a deep shot from Tyler Toffoli beats Artie Sheilov's. And the Sharks have the first goal here this afternoon.
Come up with it right here. Off the face-off, it's Wenberg. Look at the rotation, real high, it's Toffoli. And no one wants to get all the way up there with him. McGroarty has to drop off of his defenseman. And Sheilov's just didn't see that. And guys kind of passing by, but not too close in front of him. Goals in 5 of their last 6 on the power play. Special teams usually a factor for this Penguins team.
Yeah, you're right. Ever since that San Jose power play, things have definitely been tilted in the Sharks' favor. Penguins will look to tilt it back here. Mantha steps in. Shoot, save made, rebound, score! Crosby in front, puts it past Askarov, and the Penguins have tied it on a power play goal from the captain.
Well, 8 seconds, that's all it took into this power play. This power play for the Penguins, and it can be a major difference maker. Sid wins the draw. Guys fall down in front, which leaves that weak side wide open, and Mantha just a pass off the pad, just throws it into traffic. And Crosby just hovers into that area. It bounces right back on his foot.
And look out, the pass missed Raquel. Smith is loose on a breakaway. Save, Sheilov's!
And a guy I called a junkyard dog. Heavy on the forecheck in there, getting loose pucks, making things happen. That's where he's valuable. Good at winning battles and making plays off of there, extending ozone times. And a good player in a lot of different situations.
Dan Muse starts Kindle with McGroarty and Brazeau to start this second period. Puck hops past Letang out the center. Kindle passing ahead from McGroarty. He's going to turn it back up ice, make a move, a shot, score! Rutger McGroarty with a snipe! His first of the year, and the Penguins take their first lead of the game.
Well, he had no points, and I was saying, hey, that kid line, they got to get going. They switch the lines here today. And a puck is bounced over the stick out to the neutral zone. Rutger McGroarty collects and transitions that puck, a little dipsy doodle. Changes the angle of attack here on veteran defenseman Nick Leddy, getting him doing crossovers. And then just decides to rip it from a good Ryan Shea go to work and try to make something happen.
Shea a drive kicked out by the left leg of Yaroslav Askarov as another shot comes in front. Achari back door, and he scores! A little depth production from the Penguins, and Kevin Hayes is on the board. It's 3-1.
For the Penguins on one side leading to that Shea chance. This one another chance by Shea on a one draw. And then just worked around a block shot. Lands right on the tape of Achari, and look at Hayes. He just backs out of that area. So smart as soon as he sees that, and Askarov has a long way to go to get to that. And that's not easy either by Hayes.
Crosby sends it around to Rust. 30 seconds in the period. Here's Carlson. Back to Rust. One-timer save, Askarov. Raquel couldn't stuff it in.
Askarov, unreal with his legs.
Here's Carlson. Rust backdoor. Raquel, the feet in front is loose. Rust shot sails wide. 10 seconds in the period. Crosby. Rust scores! You cannot stop this power play. You can only hope to contain it.
Oh my, they're going to have to get Askarov on the IV between periods. This second period has just been a shooting gallery, and same thing on the power play here to end this period. Askarov looking.
All right, ready for third period action. This game 3 of the 5-game homestand for the Penguins in the front end of a weekend back-to-back. As the Pens will host the Utah Mammoth here tomorrow afternoon.
We'll look to get some work done here in short order on this remaining time on this power play.
Loose in the corner, Sharks trying to get possession. Penguins nearly do. Raquel shovels it up the wall to Mantha, then Crosby, and here's Carlson. Back to Crosby. Carlson throws it to Rust in front. Loose, they score!
The third power play goal of this game for the Penguins, and so this special teams and this power play is getting the job done here tonight. A good job winning that puck battle out of the corner. Mantha really with a good pass to relieve the pressure and get it out of there, and then just the big man net front. We've seen him on the power play on the outside a lot. When he gets to the net.
20 seconds of the 5-on-3 for San Jose. They're going to make a dent in the game. This is the time to do it. A shot from Klingberg missed the net. Toffoli keeps it alive. 10 seconds of the 5-on-3. Here's Klingberg. Fires, scores! And John Klingberg capitalizes on the 5-on-3 for the Sharks.
On this 5-on-3, the first time he walked through and just an elevated shot, missed. He got back just behind Eklund. Tried to throw it back through into the front of the net.
Klingberg to Celebrini. Shilov says no.
He's been good here in the third period.
Eklund back behind the net. Tosses it back door. Artur Shilov shuts the door. And they score on the rebound. The Sharks just keep on pushing and eventually get the bounce. It's Eklund. It's 5-3.
What do you ask of this man? How did he make that save? Wenberg all the way across, even the second one down and out. And Eklund finally tracks down that puck. Wenberg had to go forehand to backhand. Gaudette with a chance, and Eklund just crashing in at the end, finally able to beat Shilovs, who made a few saves even before this, point blank. And Russ hit it square off the post.
Celebrini, cross ice, look out here, a chance for San Jose as Eklund's got it. Back down low, Graff passes, one-timer, Celebrini scores! How about that turn of events? The post at one end, and now a one-goal game at the other after Celebrini finds the net.
And look at this little pass right there to Rust. He's under pressure. I mean, he puts it on net harder than it looks. Going for that empty net, and the Sharks come storming back on entry and kick it from one.
Back to the point, Celebrini, and then Klingberg. John Klingberg across Celebrini, shot save, Shilovs, rebound, they score! Toffoli ties the game! Unbelievable!
And they get it in. Klingberg's so good up top. He's like a slinky up there, just working the line and pulling guys around, getting it wide to this flank shot from Celebrini. And it's kicking around, bouncing around. Toffoli, who has a goal already. And he pounces on this loose puck rebound. The Penguins can't get there in time.
Novak back in front. And that's going to do it for regulation. An incredible turn of events here.
Injured on a hit from Parker Wotherspoon and got it done and fought to get an extra point here out of this game at least.
Overtime underway. Kindle, Raquel, and Carlson to start. Here comes Raquel, burst to speed, right in, shoot, save, Askarov.
Oh, Sid was by himself down there, just had no help in winning that puck back.
Klingberg around Crosby, back for Celebrini to Klingberg, scores! An unbelievable comeback by the San Jose Sharks, capped off by an OT winner from John Klingberg, and they take it 6-5 here.
Games the Penguins have been through of late. And blown leads. A little give and go, Celebrini and Klingberg after a nice move right there, walking to the middle. Klingberg opens up and ends this thing. A massive comeback for San Jose.